What's good, y'all, man? We back again with another video, man. Today we doing another night video, man. I'm on call, so I'm not gonna be home alive. If you don't know what on call is, I talked about it before. But basically, if this phone rings, I have to go back to work. So I don't know when it's ever gonna ring, so I'm gonna record a video right now because I might not be home a lot for the rest of the week. But for this video, I wanted to talk about the Houston Rockets. I've been watching a lot of NBA highlights, man, because I can't wait for the NBA to come back. And one team, specifically first, one player that caught my eye while I was just going through a binge of watching NBA highlights. Like, I just came off of playing a couple days ago. And I downloaded, like, a lot of people's highlight mixtapes. And I just watched them on a plane. And one that came off that just showed out to me was Jalen Green, bro. And I was just thinking about Jalen Green, pause, and then I started thinking about the whole team. And I was like, yo, they're actually kind of building something. And I remember like a couple years ago, they traded James Harden for, at that time, seemed like nothing. And now, when you look at them now, they have one of the best young cores in the league. And I don't feel like they get talked about enough, especially Jalen Green, because you got Cade, who was just hooping crazy last year, all year last year. Scotty Barnes ran away with Rookie of the Year at the end of the year. Evan Mobley, like I always say, came in. He changed our whole organization. But Jalen Green is always the odd man out, and I don't feel like he gets talked about. I think a lot of people feel like Cade, Evan, and Scotty like have real high expectation, and I'm here to tell y'all, Jalen Green is right. He's right with him. He's right with him, and if I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he's gonna be better than Evan because watching the highlights, I'm like, Evan, I'm not gonna lie, he got it. He got it. Like, he can be an all timer. He got it. But as far as Cade and Scotty, Jalen Green can be the best out of those two, out of those three. He definitely can. So basically, this whole point of this video is another sort of breakdown. I'm gonna talk about the key players in the young core. A couple I'm gonna bring down because it was one person, another person specifically was the reason why I wanted to bring this video. So that started off last year. They drafted Josh Christopher, Jalen Green, Alperen Sengun, and Usman Garuba. Now, Usman Garuba, I'm sorry to tell you, you're not gonna be talked about in this video. At the time, it seemed decent, but like the dude is like such a zero on offense, and then on defense, he's not even as good as we thought he would be. Like, he was an elite defender in Barcelona. Now he alright. He alright, bro. So yeah, that was, I wouldn't say it was a bad pick. Like, he's still, I believe, 20 years old, so it can pan out for him. But even in the summer league, he didn't play. He was on the team, he just didn't play. So we'll see what happens with that. But Josh Christopher, I think they did a real good job drafting him. And they did a real good job in the way they played him, as far as they didn't let him be free. And that might be a bad thing to say about a rookie, but for a player like Josh, who his whole life he was the number one in AU, in Peach Jam, in high school, in college, he was the guy. He had the ball the whole time. He got all the buckets. For a player like him that might not reach that potential in the NBA, to teach him how to play real NBA basketball, you have to give him limited minutes, and you have to teach him how to do other things outside of scoring. And that's what he did. He became a really decent defender last year for them off the bench. And I love the way they played him. I love the way they molded his game out last year. Alperen Sengun. I love AP. AP. What the fuck am I talking about? Why did I just call it? Alperen. I guess I love Alperen Sengun, man. His footwork at his size, his footwork is like top 5, top 3 in the league as far as big man. I just love the way he works in the post, man. And for his height, and I would hate to like say like I'm scared to see what he is down the line as far as like, can he be their center going into a playoff series? I would hate to say that because every time I watch him against other bigs, he's still him. What I mean by that, like, it doesn't change the way he plays. Like, on defense, then now we might have a conversation, but on offense, he's still able to get his shit off, even though he's a 6'9" and 6'10" center. And his passing, already right behind Jokic. I would say he's a better passer than Domantas Sabonis, better than Yusuf Nurkic, better than Draymond. Alperen Sengun, he has it all. Like, let's watch my highlights. So, like, the shit that I see when I watch Alperen Sengun is he looks exactly like a 6'9", 6'10" Jokic, where the passes that he makes, they're high-level elite passes, but he's doing it with no effort. Like, look at this pass. Dribbles into the paint. One of the best shot blockers in the league, but look what he sees in the corner, and look how he makes his pass. A normal person is going to make that pass with two hands like this. Look what the fuck he does. I'm going around your back, not looking, and I'm making that pass. Now, let's say that's not Kevin Porter Jr., because I don't know why he didn't shoot the ball. Oh, let me mute this. I don't know why he didn't shoot the ball. Like, if that's Aaron Gordon, that's going up, and that's 3. He's not looking, and he makes this, not only it's a one-handed pass, it's with his fucking left hand. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. And, like, he's one of the players I love, because I just love players that plays at his own pace. Like, a highlight right here that shows it simply. Get into the paint slow as hell. Like, what the fuck are we watching, right? Like, yo, how is he able to do that? And that's on the money. That is around 3 people. And let's really look at this. Let's really break this down. They are not all lined up. Like, if you understand what I mean. 2 people are right here, right next to each other, but there's one person, like, right behind them. Aaron Naismith is behind, I believe, Ennis Cantor and Bo Cruz. He's right behind them. So he's wrapping that around, not only them 2, but around him to Josh Christopher. And luckily, he shoots it. Like, that's crazy, bro. And then he shows you some freaky shit like this, and you're like, yo, he is 6'10", 6'11", doing shit like this, slow as hell. Snatch, wrap around, going up, finishing up. Like, what? No, we gotta watch that again, bro. I hate to spend so much time on one player, but what are we watching? Like, I can see something down the line. Like, he can be legit. Yeah, so I watch Albert Sengun, and I'm like, yeah, I know he's 6'11", 6'10", and like the defense might scare us, but I feel like down the line he can get better at it. His shot block is not bad already. It's just about like standing on guards in the pick and roll, and it's being a smart shot blocker. He gets in a lot of foul trouble trying to get that highlight block. So other stuff like that. But as far as his offensive game, it's not really nothing there that lacks. And I think he shot 33% from the 3, so he's already decent right there. But you drafted him last year. Then you drafted Jalen Green. I'm really high on Jalen Green. And I remember coming to the draft, I wasn't at all. He looked so much like Malik Monk. I'm like, yo, stay away from it. But that last 20-game stretch got it for me, man. Averaging 25 points, shooting 48% from the field and 40% from the 3. And like I always say, doing it by himself. Like we always say, that team doesn't have a point guard. They don't. Kevin Porter Jr. can pass, but he's not a point guard. Passing and being a point guard are 2 separate things. He's just not it. He's not a point guard. So watching Jalen Green getting those buckets by himself on his own court, he had me hooked. And I'm on the Jalen Green train. Like, I can see down the line being one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer in the league down the line. I can see multiple All-Stars. I can see out of nowhere he can fuck around, get an MVP. I'm really high on Jalen Green. When we're looking at his game, he's already an elite 3-level scorer. When it comes to finishing in the paint, he was actually really good at that as a rookie. For shooting guards, that's something really hard to adjust to, especially a guy his frame, little as hell, to be a decent finisher in his rookie year. That don't get talked about at all. At all. And his 3-point shot, like I said, the kid shot 38% from 3 last year. So down the line, bro, he can be their legit number 1. I can see it, bro. He's one of the best scorers down the line. I can't wait to see the potential, bro. Because last year, that last 25-game stretch, and it's not like he was just putting up empty stats. They were winning games, and solely was because of him putting 30 balls and 40 balls out of nowhere. Like, out of nowhere by himself. They were winning games. So, I got to give that to him. And now, when we're looking at their rookie class, I think back-to-back years they had probably top 3, top 2 in their draft. I think last year, I think they had the best draft. Basically, just raving off those highlights, I think AP and Jalen Green, that's a really good draft. And then you get Josh Christopher in that. So, I think they had the best draft last year. And then this year that went by, if they had Paolo instead of Jabari, I would have said they had the best draft. But to break down this class, Jabari Smith. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not high. I damn near say I don't see it a lot. I don't understand why he was the top 5 pick. I think it was 5, maybe 6 players better than him at this draft. But he did have a really good college season. I'm not that high on him. And it showed a lot of reason why I'm not that high on him in the summer league. Just the shot creation is not there. Like in college, he was shooting a lot of tough shots. He was just making them bitches. Now, if you can do that in the NBA, like Jason Tatum and like I can't think of another tough shot maker. But if you can do that in the NBA, then cool. But like, them niggas have handles. He doesn't have a handle. He just shoots it in your face. He's Michael Porter Jr. And I love me some MPJ. Y'all know that, but MPJ just got that hezzy pull up, and if that's not cooking, he's not hitting. But Jabari Smith, he don't even have that. He's getting most of his buckets off this face-up shot, shooting over you or shooting off the screen. I'm not high on him at all. Yes, handles can come, but even with that, he doesn't. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. You can have handles and don't even have self-creation. Like Colin Sexton has handles. I fucking hate that I'm about to say this about my favorite player. Colin Sexton, a lot of his buckets are off screens. In the mid-range, in the post, is off getting to the basket or getting to his spots in the mid-range. But he has handles, but he's not a good shot creator. Same thing with Jabari Smith. If he becomes a good ball handler down the line, still the shot creation has to come. So I'm not high on him at all. I'm going to say that. Now, Ty Washington, we say they need a point guard. I think not right now and not next year, but I think around his 3rd year, I think Ty Washington could be the starter point guard for the team. In college, bro, he didn't have a really good college year, but he showed the flashes to why I can say this, why I can see that down the line he can be a really good, not really good, I don't know about that yet, but I think he can be a starting point guard. You don't need an elite point guard to win championships. Let me think of an example. You don't need an elite point guard to win championships. So I think down the line, Ty Washington can be a really good point guard for the team. I love his game, though. I really do. I love his mid-range shot, his three-point shot. He has a really nice, shot form-wise, it's really nice. And I just love how fast he is. Getting to the basket is nothing for him. He also has to work on his shot creation a little bit. But as far as getting to the basket, I love his game. And as far as his passing, he knows how to make the correct pass, especially in the pick and roll. Him and the dude I'm going to talk about next, their pick and roll in their rookie year is going to be pretty decent. And he makes the right passes. It's just about controlling the game. That's the thing about point guards. You can make the right passes, but I feel like the next step to being a real elite point guard is controlling the game. Like a Rondo. Even Rondo right now can still control the game. Ricky Rubio, you see, I'm not even naming the top guys because, of course, they're the best guys. But I'm naming guys like Ricky Rubio. He can control the game as of right now. Monte Morris, at times, controls the game when Jokic is not there. So stuff like that can help him out down the line. But as far as right now, his passing is pretty decent. And his IQ was good in college. I just don't know what's wrong with John Calipari teams in his last few years. They just haven't been as good as they usually been. But he had a really good summer league, and that kind of woke me up even more. And I like what I see from him. I think he could take Kevin Porter Jr.'s spot next year. I think so. Because it's not that far off. I'm not high on Kevin Porter Jr. at all. That's why I didn't talk about him in this video. Because I don't even think he's going to be on the team in the coming years. But the last person I want to talk about, and I know I said Jalen Green was. He was a part of it. But Tori Eason was the main part why I wanted to bring this video. And I'm so confused. Why? Because when I'm looking at Tori, I see something that can be so big, but I can also see something that can be all right, he's okay. But as far as this coming year, I think he can be in the run for the rookie year race. He will be over his teammate. And I don't think that's that bad to say. Coming into the league as of right now, Tori Eason is already going to be able to guard 1 through 3, damn near 1 through 4. I will already label him as a a good defender, and I think that's one step above average. I might even towards the end of the year, I might even label him as an elite defender. A guy with that wingspan, a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan, with that speed, the way he's able to cover ground, how long he is, and the way he's able to recover off shots. On defense, he's going to be a big component for this team down the line. And I even talk about guys like Jalen Tate. Like, they're doing the right things, though. Like, I'm going to talk about Tori a little bit later, but, like, this is a wings league. You see what Toronto's doing. You see what the Clippers are doing. You see what... Well, I'm not having brain farts this video. You see what the Bucks are doing. They're surrounding their stars with wings. And the Rockets are doing the same thing. Jalen Tate, Josh Christopher, Jabari Smith Jr., Trey... I'm having fucking brain farts. Jesus Christ. But, and what the fuck is that nigga I'm talking about now? I'm tired, y'all. I'm really tired. Who am I? Tori Eason. Jesus Christ. And Tori Eason. They're surrounding Jalen Green with wings, and that's how you win in this NBA. So, I love what they're doing with that. But going back to Tori Eason, like, as of right now, he is a really good defender. And then on the offensive side, he showed flashes in the college and especially in the summer league where, like, down the line, he can be something. Let's watch some highlights. So, coming out of college, the thing with Tori was his shooting. A lot of scouts and a lot of NBA GMs question his shooting. But in the summer league, he showed me and he showed a lot of people that he's going to shoot it. He's going to shoot it with confidence and most of the time. Right here, this play was made for him. Comes off the screen and pulls straight up. And I'm going to show y'all a highlight later on in college. The shot got faster. And that shows you he's shooting it with more confidence. That's the stuff that you're going to see this year. Stuff like this, all right? Again, pull up, confidence. Look at this. I've never seen this, actually. Look at his gesture after he shoots it. Why was he playing so far back? He ended up hitting the game-winning bucket in that game. But still, why is he playing so far back? Confidence in his shot like that, that's going to take him a long way. And I wanted to show one more shot, but it showed. I love his athleticism, bro. Look at these two highlight plays. Wants the putback. He wants it. I'm not gonna lie. He wants the putback, but he goes straight up with it off the jump. Some shit like Zion. Yo, Zion, the way he would go up, miss a shot, then get his rebound, go right back up. Shit like that. He can do it. He does it a lot. But this play right here, he catches it with two and finishes it with one. He's just uber athletic. He's uber athletic. And then right here, another highlight of his shot. Doesn't have no problem. Look at this. A good closeout by Aaron Wiggins, I believe that's his name, Aaron Wiggins. But him, I'm just going to go up, do my job. I'm a 3D wing. Go up, no problem. Shoot it with confidence. Stuff like that is what made me look like, okay, he got a little bit better than he was in college. And the thing I love that we didn't see a lot in the summer league, in college, he showed you at times, like, I can go out there and get my own bucket, bro. Right here, 6 seconds left on the clock. Little jab step. Pull up. Right in his face. And that was actually a really good shot. Really good fucking shot. That was a really good game, too. I really loved that game. And just looking at his defense, it reminds me a lot of Herb. Like, a lot of Herb coming out of college. Because Herb in Alabama, he got a lot of talks about his defense in the NBA, but niggas don't know. Herb was the defensive player of the year in Alabama. So it was already ingrained in him. But shit like this, he doing the same thing Herb was doing. Like, what the fuck? Where'd you come from? Number 13, number 14 thought he had an open shot. Where the hell did he come from? Again, they about to run a 2-on-1. He's the one. Look how he's able to get this block. He makes him pick up his dribble and makes him make the pass. Then he turns around. How are you able to recover like that? First of all, how are you able to catch up to him and then recover on the block? That's pure talent and athleticism. Now for this clip right here, shout out to Kennedy Chandler. That's the dude right here. I don't know how the hell Tori was able to stop. He's jumping right here. He's jumping right here. But he's able to turn around and recover for that block. How is he able to do that? Another athletic dunk right here. He's really athletic. But how is he able to start the jump right there, but then able to stop? He started the jump. And look at him. Start, boom, and then stop. and able to recover. Really good move by Kennedy Chandler, but he was able to recover and block that shot. That's just tough. Last highlight, man, but like stuff like this, like I said, at times he can show you, all right, I'm gonna go out there and get my own bucket, pull up, splash. That's at the top of the shot clock, so that's not just no hesitation. No, that's a real shot right there. I know I said again, last highlight, but look at this shit. Look where he picks the ball up from. That was his last dribble. That was his last dribble. Like, what, bro? He has it, bro. Yeah, so I want to wrap this up, man. I know it's going to be a really long video. Y'all probably won't even get to this point. But I'm really high on this team, and I'm fucking really high on Tori Eason. He reminds me of an OG Anunoby type player, but way more than OG Anunoby ever was. So let me know how y'all think I did in this video. We will have more videos. I get off this on-call shit Friday, so videos will be popping more and more and more. I can't wait because I got a lot of shit planned. Peace out.